This is a stunning revelation coming out of Israel. The defense minister has now confirmed that more than 20,000 Israeli soldiers have been injured since the Gaza war began on October 7th. Now, that number alone is shocking, right? It shows the scale of the battle that has been raging for nearly a year now. But here's the detail that makes it even more alarming. The majority of these soldiers, they are not suffering from physical wounds, but from psychological scars. Post-traumatic stress disorder, or also we can call it PTSD, is affecting most of them. Think about that for a second now. Israel has one of the most advanced armies in the world, right? Armed with cutting-edge technology, Iron Dome air defenses, and years of combat experience. And yet, this war in Gaza has broken thousands of its soldiers mentally. Many are unable to sleep, they relive the horrors of combat, they fear loud noises, and some are even struggling to rejoin normal civilian lives. Now, for Israel, this is not just a military problem, it is a national crisis. Veteran care is becoming one of the biggest challenges for the government right now. Hospitals are overwhelmed, psychologists are struggling to cope up, and the military, well, they are facing rising cases of depression or maybe even worse. Families are asking that what happens to these soldiers when the war ends? Who will take care of them? Let's be clear here. This admission, it is one of the biggest propaganda victory for Hamas. For months, Israel has projected strength, showing videos of airstrikes and precision raids. But these casualty numbers, they tell a very different story from here. They show that Hamas, despite being far weaker military, has been able to inflict deep and lasting damage on Israeli soldiers. Not just on the battlefield, but inside their own minds. Well, history tells us something very important here. Wars don't end when the guns fall silent. They continue in hospitals, they continue in homes, and they continue in the memories of the soldiers. Look at America's war in Vietnam or the most recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Generations of veterans, they came back broken, and their government struggled for decades to provide care. Israel may now have been walking down the same path, but what's bigger takeaway here? The bigger takeaway is that militarily, Israel may win the battle, but psychologically, it is paying the very heavy price. 20,000 casualties is not a statistics. It is a warning sign, a warning that this war is eroding Israel's military strength from within, and that could change the entire balance of power in that particular region. The question is, can Israel keep fighting at this pace while carrying such a heavy loss? Or has Hamas, against all the odds, managed to wound the Israeli military in ways that bombs and bullets can never do?